Palestine! Free, free Palestine!
Muhammad Allah, 12 years old. Mumin Allah, 11 years old. Surad Ab-Rabah, 7 years old. Sama Ab-Rabah, 4 years old. Amar Ab-Rabah, 3 years old. Rahar Salah, 12 years old. Adam Akridi, 3 years old. The 5 sisters: Jawaha Balushi, 4 years old. Dina Balushi, 8 years old. Sama Balushi, 2 years old. Ikram Balushi, 14 years old. Tari Balushi, 17 years old.
Basma Al-Jawali, 5 years old. Radwan Ashur, 12 years old. Abdul Rahman Ashur, 11 years old. Ahad Kira, 14 years old. Zakaria Atawil, 5 years old. Sahar Abu Aisha, Fatima Abu Aisha, Lina Abu Aisha. Islam Abdul Dayam, Muhammad Al-Khalut, Habib Al-Khalut, Tawfiq Al-Khalut, Hatifa Al-Khalut, Aya Asirsa.
Brothers and sisters, that is why we are marching today for those 30 children and the hundreds of others killed in the last week. Free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Thank you to the children. And the list goes on. To date, more than 220 children have been slaughtered as a result of the barbaric attacks on Gaza. Our next speaker is someone who's been a campaigner for human rights for so long. Someone also from the world of art and music. Someone we've come to love and respect and stand next to. Campaigning for the rights of people to live in dignity and decency. Please welcome Brian Eno.
Thank you. We stood here in this place in the 1960s protesting against the American bombing in Vietnam. Yes. And the media said to us and the politicians said to us, but you don't understand the problem. Those people aren't civilized. We can't deal with them. We stood here then in the 1970s during the years of apartheid as the apartheid regime attacked blacks in South Africa. We protested that as well. And once again they said to us, but you don't understand the problem. We can't talk to those people. They're not civilized. We stood here again in the 1990s when Bosnia was under attack by the Serbs. And once again we were told, it's too complicated, you won't get it, don't get involved. And now we're here again when we're seeing Gaza smashed up by bombs and rockets. And once again we're being told, you don't understand, just leave it alone, stay out of it. Well, let me tell you something. We don't understand, and nor does anybody else. For every problem like this, there are a million theories, a million opinions, and a million other people to say that all those opinions are wrong. But we do understand one thing, and that's that this isn't the solution. Whatever the problem is, and we can argue about that for a long time, this is not the solution. It wasn't the solution in Vietnam, it wasn't the solution in South Africa, it wasn't the solution in Bosnia, and it isn't the solution in Gaza. So when people say to you, but you don't understand the problem, say to them, but neither do you, neither do any of us. But what we do understand is that this isn't the solution. So I want to say to all of you, and especially to the Jewish people here and the Israeli people here, thank you all so much for coming. Thank you all for... Thank you for showing us that this isn't about religion, it isn't about race, it's about humanitarian, it's about humanity. It's about people caring for each other. Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed, Brian. Now we have one more speaker who will speak to us here in Hyde Park. Now after that we are going to have to form up to move off that way. Now there are a vast number of people here in the park, so it's very important that we do this in a calm and orderly way. We are moving off in that direction, but people please try and go both ways round to get in line, because if we all push in one direction it's obviously going to cause difficulties. I want to move off as soon as possible. We are going to march to and past the Israeli embassy. We're having a further rally at